All right. Once again, you've got myself, Hal Roland, right here on the Latin Jazz Quarter. And there's a great event coming up. The 8th Annual South Beach Jazz Festival is set to host an extraordinary evening with the acclaimed Alfredo Rodrigues and friends at the Miami Beach Bandshell on Saturday, January 6th. This unique event promises to be an immersive journey into the heart of Latin jazz infused with the rhythms of Havana and the soulful storytelling of Alfredo Rodriguez's piano performances. Tickets are selling fast, so you're going to want to visit SoBeJazzFestival.com for information and tickets. Now that I've given you all that introductory information, I have none other than Alfredo Rodrigues right here on the air with me. Alfredo, can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you okay. Thank you so much.
Oh, excellent, excellent. Hey, this sounds like a great performance. Tell me about the band. How many guys are you bringing with you?
Well, actually, I'm bringing like a very kind of like a large piece band. It's going to be 7 musicians. We have musicians from the States, Cuba, Brazil, Ukraine, Nicaragua,
wow,
Argentina, many places. And also, we have several special guests, including Miami Bloco, which is like a samba collective percussion from Brazil. It's going to be like a wild night. So I'm looking forward to the performance and to give the people of Miami a beginning of the year full of joy and celebration.
Excellent. Well, we need it. You know what? We need it. So we appreciate you bringing that to us. It sounds like a very, very dynamic evening of all kinds of things. We played a little bit of your CD earlier, the brand new Coraway CD. I think it just came out, right?
It came out August 19th. Yeah.
Okay.
I've been actually, playing some of in the States a lot, and also in Europe. We've been touring almost non-stop since the album. So Miami, it hasn't been part of the tour until now, and I'm looking forward to that day specifically because I also, obviously I named the album Coraway because Miami, the street that we have in Miami, which is called Coraway, which is where I've been living for the last 4 years. So I got inspired by the city of Miami and its people for this album, and I'm just very looking forward to share this new chapter of my life with people here.
That sounds great. Well, ironically, the radio station is also right on Coraway as well, so we share that with you.
I know. I know very well. I'm very close to you guys, actually.
Yeah, good. Well, you'll have to come by sometime and say hello whenever you, as if you ever have a casual moment, but that's okay.
Yeah, I would love to.
So now I've heard your music. How would you describe? You obviously, I think you were born in Cuba. Is that right?
Yes, I was born in Cuba.
So that's your roots, but you're definitely influenced by other kinds of music. Yeah,
by many things. Actually, I was trained classically. That was what I studied at the school in Cuba until I defected from Cuba to the States almost 15 years ago. So that was my formation, was just a strictly classical music, and then obviously music is in my blood, and I've been playing professional with my dad. He's a singer from Cuba also since I was 12 or 13 years old. So I had the opportunity to have like both schools, like the classical school in the morning, and then also just playing popular music from Cuba and anywhere with my dad at night.
Nice.
So, also I then discovered improvised or jazz music when I was a little older, like 14 or 15 years old. And since that moment, I've been just very I love musicians like Thelonious Monk or Bill Evans, Bob Powell, Lenny Tristano, anyone who has created this beautiful music, so-called jazz. So I think what I have is like a big mix of a lot of things, which, by the way, is what we actually live right now in the whole world. We're living a big multicultural situation. Globalization is taking over, which is something that I look for also in music.
Excellent. Yeah, that is, a lot of times I ask jazz musicians and people in jazz, like, there's not an era right now of like bebop or hard bop or fusion or, there's not a really pronounced and hasn't been for a while. But I think globalization is something that has happened, as we look back and see. Of course, Latin jazz has become mainstream, but other influences as well continue to work their way into jazz, I would say.
I mean, Latin music right now is something very powerful when it comes to the music business. Latinos has been, they have been increasing their numbers a lot lately. And I'm sure, to be honest with you, I don't know much about maybe the numbers when it comes to Latin jazz or things like that. But I'm sure that maybe that's something also that has been increasing, since what I know is there are many Latinos playing music that is influenced by jazz, and they are doing pretty well, in my humble opinion. When I go and travel and see the projects that jazz festivals, have in their schedule and things like that, I always see Latinos, like representing. So I guess it's something that people like and something that works, and that's why it's still alive. You know how it is.
It is. It's a reflection of life, which is fantastic.
So yeah, I definitely agree with you that right now we are not living a moment of bebop or hard bop or whatever it is like that. But to be honest, we are definitely living a moment that that we all can create whatever we want, no matter how people call it. And right now we are living in a moment, also in my opinion, that music has become what we have become, which is like very global citizens in a lot of ways. There are many families that their kids live somewhere else, or their parents or whoever. Right now it's not like 50 or 100 years ago that people were only in one, were born in one place and then you stay there and your kids stay there and everyone stay there. Right now we don't live that. So music has been definitely. Music is just a reflection of our lives. That's it. What we do with music is what we are.
Yeah.
And music has to become that, very global, multicultural, with this process of transculturation that we as human beings are living right now. So I guess it's kind of simple in a way.
And Miami is probably the farthest along in that process. I mean, one of the places that is so global and makes it interesting. I've lived in South Florida my whole life and really love. I'm American, but I love so many amazing cultures that thrive here and bring food and music and conversation about lots of things. And it's great to have you here. So the concert's going to be January 6th. It starts at 8. It's going to feature just your band at the Miami Beach Bandshell. Tickets start at $35, which is reasonable if you want to get in and hear some great jazz. There's probably some other tickets that you can get with like a VIP. I don't know. I don't have that information here, but it's certainly something that anyone can come to and enjoy. And looking forward to hearing it. I congratulate you on your new project. I love your philosophy of life, and I look forward to meeting you in person sometime.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the support. I know that, I know many people at WDNA and always have been very supportive of my career since, I left Cuba almost 15 years ago. So I just want to say thank you to all you guys for, the continued support.
You're more than welcome. I'm gonna, as we say goodbye for you for now, I'm gonna play the song "Core Away," the title cut from your new CD, and I'm going to offer some free tickets to the concert. I've got a pair of free tickets to those of you who would like one. I'm going to take the fourth caller. You can call me at, where's my number? I don't even know my number by heart. 305-444-7889. And you'll be able to see Alfredo in person in a great venue playing some amazing music. And we look forward to seeing you. Thanks again. And give me a call right now, and I'll give you the tickets. And here is a great cut from the new CD that you'll be hearing. Enjoy. Yeah, very good. Great interview. Thank you so much. Good luck to you. Yep, we'll meet.